I'll look up something on the thing real quick here. Yeah, I lost track of time. Let's see. No one's here yet, so actually I think it's called Anakin Set. Oh, hey man. Hey, how you guys? How you doing tonight, man? Yeah. Set 8037. Got it sealed around here. I thought somewhere. The old Anakin's Y-Wing from 2009, I believe it is. And I'd watched this on the Clone Wars, of course, and first thing I noticed was, these gray pieces are kind of... Oh, hey, man. How you guys doing? I'm doing pretty good. And, of course, I had Ahsoka and Anakin. And, of course, the Clone Wars. I'm doing well. Thanks, man. The Clone Wars, R2-D2. That kind of cartoony color. But the color, I'm like, well, these gray parts don't quite match. So I had one that was missing a few pieces, had popped up on eBay. And basically it's the same set. And I just simply built it with the yellow. And it was missing these balls, so I thought just add my own touch. I used the golf ball things on it. I did not put Anakin here, I just put a gunner here, and I put Clone Army or Clone Custom Army matchstick. And I was thinking from that one episode. Then when I rewatched the episode, I realized that... Oh, this sags a little bit. It was Anakin's that was white and yellow, and in the episode, the clone from the Shadow Squadron are in reverse color. And so I started getting some of the pieces together for it. Got these yellow half balls. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, so it's an interesting color swap. You ever start a project and sometimes you... Oh, hey, Ryan, how you doing? Start a project and sometimes you kind of lose interest, or you realize it seems like it's not really going to be that much fun. That's kind of where I'm at, but I think eventually I would like to do the Y-Wing and reverse the colors like you see in that episode on Clone Wars. I think that would be really cool, actually. So how's everyone out there? Oh, good, okay. It's been raining here a lot, and there was a lot of wrecks last night, and people hydroplaning, but yeah, not everyone I know was totally for this, but I don't know. I remember seeing some of the custom Y-Wings out there, but it's a pretty sturdy model. It works. I do like the Y-Wings in general. I think they work really good. Can't remember what this astromech droid was called. It's got a Q number. Anyways, he looked a lot like the one in the episode, so I found him, and finally someone had him at like a reasonable price, but it's like Q7 or something like that, I think. Oh, Ryan, doing pretty good. Actually, thanks for asking. But yeah, I found these yellow balls here, and I found some of the pieces, reverse colors. So eventually I'd like to do that. Oh yes, and I did find a cockpit, probably from a snow speeder, with the gray outline, and one with I think the gray outline, and that actually looks like the one in the movie, so it's pretty cool. Doing pretty good, actually. I feel like I don't have much to say, talk about anything, but see, I got these pieces I got to sort out, these random pieces. There's actual trash in this particular bucket. I mean, this is like a piece of notebook paper. But, and sometimes I'm torn what to do. Some of these pieces are pretty yellowed and stuff, The towels are always good for something. So I'm just sorting by color. Seeing what we got. Interesting printed piece. Looks like there might be some Fabuland in here too. Yeah, it says Lego. It's got opening windows. I know this isn't Fabuland. kind of a weird printed piece. I have no idea all the different Lego sets that are made. There must be a ton. But I was hoping there might be some dark, maybe some dark orange in here, or some colors that could be used for a MOC. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, make a pile with a dark gray. This one's got a little tooth mark in it. I'm not sure what to do with that. Light gray, dark blue. Oh, we already have a message held for review. Is this our friend Jake? Is he back already? That's kind of cool. Should I say hi, Jake? That dark gray clip piece. That's a good one for Star Wars. I always separate the light grays and dark grays because of what do you call it? For like potential Star Wars stuff. I have seen this piece recently. Not in this color though. So what's everyone up to out there? Anything interesting? There's that little brush piece. Kind of a special piece there. Yeah, there's already too many colors out here. Dark blue. Black Technic-Rod, those were always good for stuff. Trans pieces. I know I got a few messages from some of y'all said that he had things going on tonight, which is cool. I know that often I got things going on, sometimes I don't. I'm just trying to get a feel for this. A lot of the reaction channels, all they do is just endless live streams, and I'm not sure how you do that. Like, I can't imagine the content unless you want to just randomly talk about things. Use this Technic piece to pull what looks like an ice cream piece. I might do this. Yeah, I might have to use a blade or something like that to gently work it loose. Got a pin here. More light gray pieces. No one actually here. Jake, the owner, he is not here. Okay. How y'all? Just basic white pieces. Gray. Dark bluish gray. And this weird... Put these over here. Got white here. That looks like nougat right there, isn't it? Or is that dark orange? Oh, I see. Let's see. I heard you were talking a lot about me, but I just came and just... I see. Well, that's interesting. Pretty profound. Yep, let's see. Here's a nice Technic piece there. It's good to see you here, Jake. I'm not sure what this is. It's like a neck piece or something. Travis is a goat 89. Yeah, good to see you here tonight. How you doing? He should write poetry, huh, Mr. Jake? What do you think? This is, not sure what this is. It's a broken piece from something. Yeah, it crossed the line. I don't know. Problem is, that is strange. Look at those weird Technic pieces. This is a strange. Let's just set that aside for Technic. Black tile piece. We got Duplo here. The little hinge connect. I've never really followed Duplo. Really no interest in it. I was curious though. The back of the Duplo, it does clutch with regular Lego. That's curious. Did not know that. I know it's what's the name? Was it Brixar? Does some Duplo collecting. Some dark red here. I found a way to ban him on all account. It's a bit complicated, but I think it's possible. Every person has an IP address, and as long as he's making the account, so I'll be on this IP address. Oh, hey, thanks, man. You are the GOAT. Google, you can stop him from making accounts and remove accounts that he is currently has. Oh, well, cool, man. That's good to know. You're definitely on it. Dark red here, found. And this one I thought was cracked, but it's not. Here. It's similar to this gray one here, but different color. And that's a problem with so much of this stuff. I don't know. Well, thanks, man. I don't know where these pieces are from. I know that there was bits and pieces of something I recognized to be the roller coaster set in here, which is cool. No idea where all these pieces came from. Yeah, well, Google's a big company, and they're got a lot going on, I'm sure. Oops. Oh, these are separate pieces. Oh, that broke. That's just on there. There we go. Well, appreciate you. For sure. Black. I guess go over here. White radar dish. And then a slope. Oh, day was pretty good, actually. Got a few things done. Zipped around Anchorage and then back out here. How was your day today? There's this piece I could use for a speeder right there. It's the same piece that's on that 4-up set. Interesting. Food for thought. Yellow here. Yeah, doing pretty good out here. It's a state fair started. That's kind of cool. It always means that winter's coming, though. It really does. A lot of rain. Oh, new TIE Fighter, the 300, the smaller one? Or did you find one of the vintage ones? I pretty much like all the TIE Fighters. I'll tell you what I would like to get. I know it's an older set now. Was the Major Von Reg's TIE? That's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool set. I like that red and black. Oh, the TIE Advance from 1999. That's a nice set. I don't have that. That's a nice set. Yeah, those are cool. I know what I'd like to get is I'd like to get that the Gungan sub. Oh, hey Lori, how you doing? I'd like to get the old Gungan sub. That's a really cool set. Talking about old sets from the past. That's a really cool set. You know, those. You don't have a 99 Darth Vader? Is the last 99 minifigure I need to come. Oh, really? Oh, that's cool. To be honest, do you like the old style Darth Vader helmets better or the new one? I mean, I know the new one looks clean, but because it's a two-piece, he's got that, like he's looking up. And I don't know how I feel about that. Darth Vader's a tall dude, and he shouldn't be looking up. That's just the way I see it, though. There's some really mixed colors in here. That's kind of different. Oh, I see what they did. More of that weird dark green color. And of course, the hinges. Oh, got the saw. The new one's really cool. Better for most, with the old one just more simpler, and I like the old just a little bit better. Me too. It's funny you should mention the TIE Fighters, because I was going through some of the old sets, and I got a couple of the old, I don't know what to call them. Was it set 7145? 146, something like that. Anyways, it's the old blue and black TIE Fighters like that. And those are really cool. I mean, they have a certain charm to them. And it's not just, I don't know, there's just a certain charm to them. Oh, hey, I found a missing piece for something. James Bond car. Yep. The James Bond car. The whole corner. Turn signal and headlight. That's an interesting one. Yeah, the older sets, I definitely think they have a charm to them. I know they have a charm. Don't even know what that is. It looks like Duplo. I know. Sorry. Yeah, they are very cool. The old sets, it's not just the color, it's also probably nostalgia. It's like, I know that the original AAT is not as nice as what they have now. Oh, is it from like 2001, is it? But it's all printed pieces. The color is perfect, especially if you're doing the Trade Federation Army. It's just a good set. It really is. Oh, hey man, how you doing? I'm not going to say your screen name. Message retracted. Okay. This is one of those joint pieces. I think snaps on a ball. I don't know where the rest of it is. There's Batman. I grew up in the 80s and the 90s, so I never really had the chance to buy the old Lego Star Wars sets as a kid. Yeah, I hear that. I mean, yeah, I definitely hear that. classic sets. Where it's at. Just a weird piece. I know that I was just telling you tonight that I miss having that little brick store. We used to have a brick store out here, but not anymore, and kind of a pain. I didn't think he was going to make it, but so really the only place to buy Lego out here that when they have these pop-up shops during the summer is some of the old buildings will have a Lego pop-up shop. Oh, the old pirate sets. Yeah. I like those a lot, obviously with the sharks and the skeletons. And the other one I really like is the Lord of the Rings. I mean, those are cool. Lord of the Rings, very cool. Yeah, Lego's made a lot of sets over the years. I think we were talking about the other day too about like the old space sets. I mean, the classics that came from, and that was technically the first army. That's what I did as a kid. I mean, you know, we used to make little armies out of the spacemen because it was the first set you could actually do that. Yeah, Lord of the Rings. It definitely. I really like the Uruk-hai, and I don't remember. Was it just in the Tower of Orthanc where you got the Uruk-hai with the white hand on his helmet, and I think the one on his shield? I think those might have been a Tower of Orthanc, and I don't have that set. And I'm always looking at, like scrolling at, and then I'll scroll over and look at like Death Star 2 or something. I'm like, oh my god. And I know that it'll be fun, it'll be epic, and then there'll probably a dust collector of epic proportions. But, you know, everything, I'm actually surprised this thing is just actually as clean as it is. It's been, well, I've had it for years. I mean, like I bought it missing a few pieces. It's loose. Yeah, it's fine. I mean, just old. Uh-oh, it's a little tighter now. Maybe that was it. Maybe I just need to reposition it. But these old sets are in still good shape, though. Oh yeah, it's. I love the TIE fighters. I like Millennium Falcon. I like the X-wing, of course. But the Y-wing, it has such a special place. I don't know. It's such a cool set. The Y-wing, both stripped and in the Clone Wars era. It's just a really neat set, and there's something so special about the Y-wing. I can't put my finger on it. It just it's just really iconic. I mean, let's see what we got here. Got some orange. I remember on eBay, a guy sold me a bunch of containers of orange. It was really cheap. And I never would have used any of it, probably. But when I did those Bomb Squad Troopers and then some of the 212 conversions, I found the orange could be squeezed into places. Could be. You ever seen Brickstar talking about the rare 2x4 red brick? I've never watched his content enough to know exactly where the joke came from. But it's obviously kind of a funny joke because, I mean, it's like probably the most common one, right? Not for Star Wars, though. Not for Star Wars. Star Wars, dark gray and light gray. Look, I can start making an AT-AT. Oh my goodness, we have racial statements? Wow. That Jake, he's got quite the vocabulary. Oh my goodness, the words you use in your vocabulary, it really It really says who you are. Keep going. I mean, are you using a verb or adverb or what? Oh, you gotta spell it out, man. Laziness. That's what's wrong. That's just what's wrong with, people that get these ideas and they don't put their effort in. It's sad, really. It's really sad. Oh my goodness. But yeah, there's a lot of colors here. A lot of pieces need to be sorted out. Oh my goodness. Oh God, you're just trying to figure out things to say now. Oh well. Give you a few moments to figure out. Yep, he's still at it. Poor Jake, he's still locked in the basement. Oh, okay. Yeah, Jake, get out and touch some grass. See what the outside is like. You eat a lot of Hot Pockets today, Jake? Oh my goodness. That is a weird piece. I don't know if that's Lego. It's like a weird shift piece. Not sure about that. I'm gonna set that aside. Message held. Okay. Hey, there's a nice Technic piece there. Set that aside. Just a white slope. With some kind of weird rubber band. I don't think this is real Lego. The color is wrong, and I don't believe that's even real Lego there. That was some sort of a part of something that just went flying. Love that screen name. Calm down. No, he can't help it. Oh, Jake is here if you're wondering. Hold on, Matt. Let's do this. Let's see about something. Here we go. See if that works. Okay, that's better. Yeah, this chat is just this is just how we rock here. We're like a reaction channel. One of those dark corner ones on the YouTube. What recent Lego sets have you bought recently? Well, I found I found Yoda's Jedi Starfighter, and I found a few sets like that. I keep going by and looking at the Yavin 4 base, and I'm kind of on the fence. I know it's probably a good deal. I know someone made a comment today that it reminds them of the old UCS Hoth set, which not so much, but comes with 12 figures. And my thinking was, it's got so many figures that it almost makes it worthwhile just for the figures. Is he really racist, or is he just trying different things? I don't know. Hey, I got 2 shovels. I could do an AT-AT now, do the headpiece. But that's the basic sets I've been buying. What about you? Have you picked up anything recently? I'm bidding on parts for another MTT, but that doesn't really count because I already got the set, and I just need pieces, and I don't know if I'm going to ever get all the pieces together. Speaking of which, were you guys watching MNR's Ryan's vlog or MNR when someone asked him how many Lego sets he has? And he didn't know because of the amount. But I got to think about, if you have like 10 501st battle packs, and let's just say you got like 10 TIE fighters, and you got like 2 Millennium Falcons. Does that count as 22 sets, or does it count as 3 sets? Oh, you found the new battle pack. For me, I cannot find it in stores. I'd have to buy it on eBay, and then I got to pay the shipping, and I just want to wait. How is that new battle pack, though? Have you opened it? Are you keeping it dead stock? I need one of these in dark red. I probably could use this one. Just hide it. It's nice. Oh, right on. I just recently bought that Mandalorian N1. I don't like the new prices. I'm straight up say that, but it's a nice set. It's a decent set. I was pretty happy with it. Sometimes I just don't know what to do. Oh, you got it on launch day. Wow, man. I strike out on Lego sets. I strike out on sneakers. Basic. I just I pretty much go to pay for resale wherever I go. I just go to pay for resale. Batman emblem. I'll stick that over here with the other Batman stuff. Yeah, that battle pack looks really cool. I'm glad they're still making battle packs. I was a little bit afraid they were going to stop making them at one point. It's a little axle piece. I was going to get the Darth Vader Mac, but I wanted Darth Vader minifigure for Mock. But then eventually I would get them. But yeah, and sometimes that's a thing too. Like when I was talking about that Yavin 4 set, I think one of the videos, shorts or something, if you priced it out, like it's got 12 figures, and if you figured you had to buy those figures on eBay, shipping, let's just say you give yourself $10 a figure. That's not realistic, but let's just say for, giggles. Well, that's $120 off the 169, so you're basically paying $50 for the set. I don't know. I think that if you want to talk yourself into doing something, that's probably the way to do it, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about the Max. I know that there's definitely some opinions out there. There's definitely some opinions. Hey, gray axle. Yeah, you remember that one succulent set they used this one for the size of the cactus. Spigot piece. Trans blue. I don't know. There's just so much in here. So, yeah, so you got the Boba Fett Mac, but you just got it for the figure. That's what probably a lot of people are going to do. I mean, does anyone know why they even came up with the Mac? Oh, everybody's back. Maybe they'll release Jake as a Mac. That'd be kind of cool, wouldn't it? Maybe a different one. He'll have like chains on him. It's probably won't be a good set. What? No, you didn't, Jake. Unfortunately, I know who the person is. So, oh well. There you have it. Hey, look, I found Jake. I'm family friendly here, believe me. Found a radio. That's kind of cool. These always remind me of the old space sets. Those are really cool. Sometimes a lot of things about Lego I notice is nostalgia. That's one thing I like about these big piles of stuff from like garage sales or thrift stores. Is you'll get things and you'll get pieces that you just don't see anymore. or come from old sets, and you go, oh, I remember when that one came out, or and it's just kind of cool. It's just fun. It's part of the experience and fun of Lego. Well, Jake is Jake, or man. So I thought, I don't play the Minecraft thing. I mean, I don't have streaming, but I thought this could be Jake. I may have to make a minifigure of him. What do you think? They did do some of the space sets. Well, that's not quite true, is it? They did the Galaxy Explorer, which looks amazing. Yeah, the space sets are really, really nice. I do like those. And that's probably mostly nostalgia, because it brings back memories of the past. I recently paid a lot for this piece here, but not orange and dark red. Yeah, I picked those up in dark red. It's pretty cool. You want to see some funny looking knockoff legs? Yeah, they look like legs on the front, but when you turn them around. The scary thing is, they're actually articulated. That's funny. Oh. I don't know what this is from. But with a different print, I've seen this from the old Gungans. If you were ever able to identify his name, please inform me immediately, as if I know his name, I can get him arrested. I know it sounds crazy, but it's possible. Yeah, well, I don't know if he's really a threat or not. I mean, and like I said, some weird people. Like I said, I actually feel sorry for the guy. I mean, seriously. The Lego pieces. Where do I buy the Lego pieces from? Usually from eBay, sometimes from Bricklink. In fact, I got a funny story. I was restoring a set, and I don't remember the part. The part doesn't really matter, but I found it, and it was off of Bricklink, and it was like, wow, that's cheap. It was like way cheaper than anywhere else. And I immediately said, yeah. And the person's like, oh, shipping can be a little bit high. I'm like, oh, yeah. He said, I'll send you some extra ones. I'm like, oh, sweet. Everything went through. The only hitch I missed was it said it was international currency. And I was so excited. I just did the PayPal thing. Like, yeah, that's great. That's great. Awesome. Come from England. So it's going to take like a month to get here. And that's okay. It's still a good deal. But yeah, Bricklink and eBay can be a good source. Like I said, the biggest problem with going out there and like getting instructions, or especially like a custom set, the biggest problem is you go out there and you're going to get a good deal, and you will probably get a good deal. That's a great part. But the part that always drives me bananas is you need this part, you need this part, and they come from different places and they arrive at different times. And sometimes the most horrible thing, like losing the piece or getting misplaced, or it just doesn't show up, and you're like, keep going to the post office, like, well, it says it's here. Oh no, it must not be here. Well, it probably is there. It got misplaced or something happened to it. Little red flower piece. Every time I see one of these weird flower pieces, I always think about the famous tiger. Ooh, dark brown, solid stud. Dark reddish brown. That's a really good piece. Let's stick it with this other one. Yep. That dark reddish brown can be really useful for a lot of things. And on instructions, sometimes they're hard to tell from. That's nougat right there. And that's not nougat. That's dark orange. That's okay. That's all right. With the X hole in it. Tile plate. 1x6. Sometimes if you, especially like some of the older sets, sometimes the instructions will say like dark red, and then it'll say like reddish brown. It can be almost impossible to tell. Yeah, I think now from Lego, I don't know about that. I know that I've had a few sets where I was missing pieces, and their Lego's really great about jumping on that and getting you the pieces. I cannot remember what this piece is called. It's a 1x2 modified, and I'm sure you guys have all seen this over and over, but if you don't want to break your minifig legs, we'll pick on Matchstick here since he always ends up in a bad situation. But you can just stand them on a display and put them through, and it will, that way it won't crack your legs. So sometimes the backs here will crack. This isn't, I mean, this is real Lego pieces, but this is a Clone Army Customs. I like Matchstick. I thought it was kind of a cool figure. But I was looking for one of these in gray the other day, and I found one in white. I think M&R did a video about that, and I know someone else did too. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, I like Clone Army Customs. Sometimes I'm a little bit torn, mostly because of the price. And sometimes, I know it sounds silly, but sometimes a Lego purist and person comes out and you go, well, it's not real Lego, but the helmet usually isn't. But the rest of it's just reprinted, you know. In fact, I put up a video not too long ago where I'd run into a problem with a 2013 gunship, and it called for a really weird piece that went underneath a piece that you can't even see. Oh, is it time to hide him again? Oh, okay. I guess that's sort of a threat. Jake, you need a hobby, bro. You need a hobby, my man. You need a hobby. You don't go nowhere in life with that attitude, let me tell you. Nowhere in life. And that's sad. Such a waste. Such potential. Why did he say the N-word? I think it's because he might not be educated. Now, if I use big words like that, Jake will go, what? What's he talking about? We like a little Jake around here, a little Jake action. Hey, Ryan told me that that's just a sign that you're gaining traction, but he did say that, you know, he said, I can definitely help push you out there, but you need to realize you're going to be running into a lot of trolls. But you know, my first viewer was actually a troll. Well, I don't know if it was the first one, first 10 anyways, one of them. And that's exactly why Travis the Goat is he can't stand it. And that's what it's like I know, I'm sure some of my coworkers in real life, they literally just do online gaming to ruin the experience for other people. You remember that South Park episode of World of Warcraft? Literally, I have some coworkers like that. I mean, and one of them, I actually told him, like, don't you feel ashamed? I mean, he's like, oh man, I played Magic and this kid was crying. I'm like, you're 45 years old. That makes you feel good? What's the matter with you? I mean, I didn't laugh. I almost laughed just because it's so ridiculous. It's like, what's wrong with these people? I mean, seriously, get a hobby, you know? I got a troll early on, and then I met one in person, and it's kind of funny. But it's like, I don't know why, I'm sure that it's not 100% true, but I always get a picture of somebody that's got like long greasy hair they haven't washed, and they're all hunched over a computer, and they're like living in their mom and dad's basement, and they're like 50 years old. I don't know why I always get that image. I mean, in real life, I haven't gotten out too much, but I used to play Warhammer 40K a lot, and there was a dude who was super nice. Okay, he was super nice, greatest gamer you could run into, and just nice guy. But he'd gone to college, his mom had gotten sick, he moved back home, and he's down there in the computer room heating up Hot Pockets, on this side, throwing the trash on that side. He's like white, like pasty, where he hadn't been out in the sunlight. And it's like, dude, man. I opened the window and he's like, oh, close the window. I'm like, man, oh my goodness. It's funny to troll people, but threatening people is a whole other thing. It doesn't matter if they could just saying funny stuff and overall trolling at the stream. You are right, of course. I just always figured if you give people what they want, they usually they keep coming back. And I don't know if this is a real piece. The color is a little weird. Yeah, I don't know. Whenever I've played Lego in my room, I always get a little bit dizzy. Really? Huh. That's kind of interesting. I don't know if that's good or not. Oh, thanks for the mustache comment. Yeah. Hey, the other day I was sitting here thinking, like, I got some really weird old content on this channel, but I'm not going to erase it or not going to delete it yet. It's just, but I've tried so many different things. Yeah. Be in your stream. Also, if there's anybody ever threatened you in this stream, I will immediately ban them. So you shouldn't have to worry about it. Hey, thank you very much, man. Source the goat. That's actually a cool screen name too. Yeah, I thought I had one of these. Oh, it's a different color. Yeah, he's a funny one. I don't know. It's like I've told people, they say, "Oh, you're so funny." I say, "Yeah, but looks aren't everything." Oh my goodness. Here is a weird looking arm that is, God, I know that people make knockoffs of Lego, but this is so bad. It's not even a knockoff. Look, if the arm was in the body, it's like a little Tyrannosaurus arm. It doesn't even have an elbow. And I don't know if those are really knockoffs or not. I mean, unless someone sells it saying it's, Lego compatible, or just straight up sends it to you claiming it's Lego. Yeah, thanks, man. I was looking for one of these, but I think I need it in a different color, but maybe I don't. I thought I needed it for like a flame trooper, but I'll set that one aside. Yeah, there's a weird looking piece. Oh, it's kind of a cool one. It says Lego City. Oh, hey, Ron. How you doing? Yeah, our buddy Jacob's back. They let him out of the basement for a few moments, I guess. It's all good. We got great mods here, and that's it. I mean, really. God, that was bringing back memories of the old space sets. I was so excited to finally see these flat sets come out. Of course, this isn't the space one. Those are red-wheeled, but they just had the big bricky ones before that. But yeah, some of these pieces are sort of stained. I don't know. Right now, we're just going to sort them out, though, see what we got. So how's everybody? What everybody's working on out there? Different sets or, oops. Droid hand. piece of that weird paper from a mattress. I should like that one. Oh, this ain't still built, whatever it was. Break it down. These are good pieces. Some are a little bit dark, but if you're planning out a mock or you're kind of fleshing something out, it might be good enough for that. Your new gunship still hasn't come in? Would that be the Coruscant one? I'm actually really curious about seeing that in hand or even a video about it. I mean, like in person. Because I want to... The size got me thinking. I think the color's going to be amazing, and it's great to get something new. Am I the only one that's kind of worried about the size a little bit? Like, just, how are they going to pull that off? Oh, my favorite Lego theme is definitely Star Wars. But I'll be honest, I have been known to pick up occasional Ninjago set. Definitely like Lord of the Rings. That's straight up the movies. I think that the best themes are the ones that are supported by like a TV show or a movie. Is definitely the best themes. That's where like some of the old toys from the 80s were really cool there. But yeah, my favorite is definitely Star Wars, and then like I said, probably Lord of the Rings, probably my second favorite. But I picked up a Ninjago set not too long ago. Can't say too much. Huh. I don't know what that's from. Canadian maple leaf. It's kind of an interesting plate. Dark green. Got a kind of a pink stud here. Those white colors are very dingy. Very, very dingy. Not sure about that one. A few hair pieces in here. Oh, this is a broken hair piece. And here's a head. And I don't want to throw it away, but I'm going to set over there. There's a weird looking head. What's your favorite theme then? What I was talking about myself. Don't want to sound completely like a reaction channel. Not that they all do, but seen a stream where someone was talking about narcissism and then they just kept talking about themselves and they kept talking, and after a while it's like, wow. Okay, Star Wars, yeah. That's definitely a great, I mean, and the Lego pieces fit that so well. I mean, it's so easy to create things. Not to mention, got all these tons of gray pieces now. That's kind of a cool one. I don't know how often I've seen that piece in trans. That's kind of different. Yeah, I know that when I'd watched some of the React channels, I'd seen they were always using mods, and I'd always wondered, like, about that, but I guess I see it now. You know, when I was a kid, like a little kid, over there in Japan, there was a series of bricks that were Lego compatible, shall we say. Don't know what I should do. I don't know what I should do. Where is it coming from, the set? Or, if you don't want to say, I understand that. That's a score. The blue scorpion. I know the black one is more common, and I know that on eBay the gold color one goes for a lot, but the blue one I think is a little bit odd. Let's see. Yeah, I'm holding out. I really do want to see the gunship in person or see a review about this, because I'm curious about the size of it. I mean, all the other gunships have been a particular size. In fact, I was messing around with that 7676 and the 75021, I think it is, from 2013, and comparing them to each other, and you could use both in a mock. Oh. Okay. Well, I don't know about any weather issues or anything. I know that, well, obviously, the parts I have coming from England are taking forever, obviously. And one of them just showed up from France, from a Bricklink, or just like, it was almost like, it wasn't like buying it in hand, but it was just like, I purchased it almost 1 week ago. It should come in 2 days ago, San Antonio. Well, I don't know, man. I mean, for me, it takes weeks usually to get stuff here. That's why sometimes I lose parts, or I kind of have to forget what I was doing. Man, I don't know, man. Is there any way you can track it, or? I need one of these the other day. I mean, I had tons of them. I mean, this bucket was sitting right where I was working. But here in Boston, we get from across the world. Okay. Well, we get stuff faster up here when we're a hub, but we're not now, so we don't. Transit, yeah. The item that came in today says it's still that they just uploaded the number there in someplace in Florida. They just uploaded it, but it's here. But it took also 2 weeks to go there too. And I don't know if that means it just didn't get scanned in or what happened. Well, that's rough, man. I hate to hear that. I know, of course, especially in your position, waiting for something would not be good. For me, it's just an inconvenience. Project said he said it's stuck in transit for another 2 weeks because of a big storm happened in Virginia. Wow. Man. Let's go because in 2 weeks the set releases, and I want to review it before it came out. Of course, like I said, for you it's definitely a bigger deal. For me, it's just an inconvenience. I've tried to get sets early before. I have paid extra on eBay before, and sometimes it just didn't work out. I'm sorry about that, man. Get a little track piece. I am sorry about that. It's unfortunate. You remember that ugly, well, I'm sorry, my own opinion, that the latest space shuttle, not space shuttle, but the Imperial shuttle from like a few years ago, I paid extra to get that quick, and I think I paid like $270 for it. You can imagine my disappointment. I kind of feel like the guy on that report of the week is how I felt. Like, my disappointment was immeasurable. I mean, wow, I did get it early, but and actually got a lot of views on it. I mean, you know, it's just like, oh man. Comes with the Mandalorian, yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm looking for the releases of those sets, and for you, it's important to get a review in before they're actually out. I know the other day somebody was talking about what it would be like to be in LAN. Yeah, it was overpriced even when it was on sale. I'm not sure what I hate. I didn't hate the set, but I really didn't like it. I mean, and it wasn't the normal not like it. It was like beyond. Oops. It was beyond the normal combination where the stud shooters were and just everything. I just didn't like that set. And that's unfortunate. That was unfortunate. I mean, it had a very basic Luke. Actually, that Luke was, he was standing around in one of my builds here. I think it was for the gunship. In fact, I think he's actually sitting in one of the gunner positions on the wing, actually. Oh, got two of these. That's kind of cool. Yeah. A little snot brick here. These are always good for something. Must be getting late over for everyone else to see people dropping out of here. Like these Technic pieces. Wow. Inquisitor's transport for 100 or the new gunship for 140. Well, the Inquisitor's transport is really cool. And it has an illegal building technique on it. It is a very cool set. Boy, I don't know. Figures are nice. I mean, I already have the transport, and I'm not even 100% sure if I'm going to get the gunship. I probably will. I mean, we haven't had a gunship in years. I kind of want to support it for that, but to be honest... Oh, Boba at the 11th. Yeah, you did manage to catch another one. We're not building anything. We're just mostly just sorting pieces, and we did talk about the old 2009 Y-Wings. This is as Lego intended it with the gray, and I don't know why they did it. I don't know enough about that. I had a partial one, and I just replaced the gray with yellow, and I got this solid color. But then where I forgot what I was doing, and because I put matchstick in here from Clone Army Customs, and matchsticks when it gets blown up should have had reverse of white and yellow, but I did change. I couldn't find these right away, so I put these golf ball ones. And I meant to change it back, but it's been okay. Yeah, that set definitely still holds up. It definitely holds up. The Y-wing is hard to beat. Think about getting the Inquisitor transport because they will retire in 2024. And also that's a really good idea, and also it'll give you a chance to see the gunship and decide if you really want to get it or not. I'm sure it's going to be great, but it might give you an opportunity to see it in person. I have been one of those people that got the very first of something, the first on the block before post to it. Sometimes, But I'm looking forward to the gunship though either way. But I like that transport. It's very cool. I don't regret it at all. I think I paid $140 for it. So there's that. Hey, red axle. Yeah. I found your video recent, and I really like. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, the gunship. You can see this Venator. That's another one. But if I money aside, everything aside, if I was getting a gunship today right now, oh, you're gonna love that. You're gonna hate this. I'd probably get the UCS one just because I am so much into the Clone Wars and the prequel sets, and it would be my third UCS set I really want. But the Venator, of course, would follow that too. Oh, I'm doing really good. Boba Fett the 11th. I'm doing really good actually. Hey, you missed our mascot, our buddy. He dropped and said hi, and show his education level. Yeah, it's kind of cool seeing all you guys out here. There's some very funny pieces that come up over the years. But yeah, the gunship, I don't know. It's going to be cool. I like the color of it, and the figures will be great. But I think you definitely have time on that one, though. Door off something. Wow. Batman without any arms. That's weird. But yeah, that Vander is going to be amazing too. And that AT-AT, there's just been so many incredible sets lately. It's almost like with the sneakers too. They keep dropping them, and I don't know. It's raining here. It's starting again. It kind of slowed down for a little bit, but State Fair is here, so it always has to rain whenever it's a state fair. Oh, that's different. Technic pieces here. I think I just bought one of these from someplace, but in a different color. Not that it really matters. But yeah, definitely like these different sets that Legos come out with over the years. That's not a Lego. Good Technic piece there. Yeah, Ron, that's kind of what we're all thinking too, is not to mention, I don't know. I don't know if the gunship would ever go on sale or not, but everything else seems to. At one point there, right after 2020, it was hard to even get sets here. That's when I started branching out a little bit and getting some Ninjago sets. Had to feed the addiction. Just wanted to get a set. I'm like, man. That's not Lego. That's a very weird piece. I think this is a piece I needed for something, but in a different color. Or was it this color? It's overpriced at $140. The last gunship we got around was $130, and came with way more minifigures. That was a bigger gunship. Yeah, Ron, that's what I was kind of concerned too. Was the size. Like I said, if money everything wasn't an option or wasn't a deal, I'd probably get the UCS gunship just to have it. But I know that's super deep, and I know if I dropped it, I'd be sick. Hey, I did drop the Probe Droid. I dropped that one as soon as I got done. It jumped off the table. I kid you not. I got hit in the face with the pieces. It was like something out of a movie. The stud shooter's where the clone dome should be. Yes. Hey, I was wondering about that, Anthony. And someone out there, someone in YouTube land pointed out that you could probably either reverse the stud shooters, or couldn't you put like one of these dome pieces, like this one? I mean, would this basically fit? And maybe you could do some details underneath it. I don't know. Of course, I know how some people feel about changing sets. I kind of don't like to change them either, but sometimes I do that. Yeah, I know the UCS gunship is expensive, and everyone says the same thing. In fact, someone did a video where they said they were trying to display it by taking the wing off of one side so that it wouldn't, be out there. But yeah, it is a. So Ryan, what do you think? Are you sure I should get the UCS gunship to get that exclusive yellow clone trooper that can double as a pilot? Oh, maybe I could put him in one of these Y wings because, it's the same color yellow here too. Oh, God. $4,000 pieces? I didn't realize that. I must have missed that in your video, man. Galactic Marine minifigs. When? Oh, when? I finally bought a couple from Clone Army Customs, and they look really good. And they're made of Lego pieces, except for the helmet. Yeah, the Galactic Marines. I've seen some different people's channels, and there's so many things out there. So many different mocks, and I would love to make a big, like, minifigure scale of the MTT. That's what I would like to see. But I know it would be huge. It would be, and I don't even know if get all the pieces together for something like that. Oh, hello. Look at that. It would be super cool. I found some yellow for my eventual project for the Y-Wing. Yeah, that's right. Because I need to change a white over to yellow and the yellow to white to have Matchstick's Y-Wing. Yeah, I would definitely be a super cool mock. I know it would be gigantic, but it would be cool. It would be a very, very cool mock. I know that I've really been excited with some of the. I do like some of the 18 up sets, like that Indoor Chase is really cool. Ron, actually, I am still going to attempt to stream, and what I was doing before, all my videos were uploading on Saturday, but these other streams would be almost impossible because a friend of mine saw a friend of mine, and he was asleep. He was like about to fall asleep. The hours are just off the charts, and it would be hard to do. I will try to. I think I will try to like set a Saturday or something apart. I definitely enjoy the streams, and I think this is the best part of the community is to actually talk to people. You know, not just wait for videos to come out and make comments, but this is something that's always kind of attracted my by some areas on YouTube. Is some communities like reactionary communities. The problem is the trolling is incredibly high on those communities too, which I've learned a little bit about that. I feel like August 1st is one of the best sets release. Yeah, there's definitely some incredible stuff's come out. Hey, I've got a little lightsaber piece. Setting all my tools aside to one side and figure out these weird heads that popped up in here. I swear that all the heads are all removed and stuff. Huh. That's gotta be non-Lego. Little brown stud shooter. Especially the original trilogy, yeah. I hope one day we get some Jurassic Park Ultimate Collection set. You know, that would be a cool one. Speaking of Jurassic Park, I kind of forgot about that, actually, Jurassic Park. I was really, one of my eventual sets I want to get for Jurassic Park is one where the two explorers, one explorer is flipped over with a Tyrannosaurus escaping. I remember watching that in a theater. And that was a really epic thing. That was a really, really good scene. I liked that in the movie, and yeah, it was amazing. Yeah, I'm really excited about seeing some of the newer stuff coming out, or prequel, I mean. I do like original trilogy. I mean, definitely got to start there. Plus, from the franchise point of view, probably a lot of people, you know, they figure everyone saw the original trilogy. But it had printed bricks, not stickers. Oh, I did not. I haven't actually seen the set in person. I did not know it was stickers. Really? Yeah, printed bricks would have been better. That would definitely been better. I know I keep looking at the Ghostbusters set over there at Target. I mean, it's completely not anything I collect, but it's really a neat set. That's kind of an interesting piece. I mean, not really. It's common enough, but it doesn't have the side holes in it. There's some things in Lego that's nice to not have the side holes. Some projects you have. Nice scratch up window. A weird non-Lego something or other. Yeah, the stickers. I don't know where to put stickers. One, I'm not great about putting them on, and two, I just don't care for it. Oh my goodness. It's like 10:23 here. Okay. But yeah, I do enjoy the streams. I'm actually surprised that the internet's holding up. A lot of times I've tried doing a stream or trying to watch something, and I get the warning that, pixelates. And a lot of times from this end, I can't tell on that one. I'm paying $100 for a set. I don't want stickers. They used to do all printed bricks in only 2000. That's absolutely true. And also, like the 4-up sets, and I couldn't figure out, I can't remember what year my UCS X-Wing is, but I could not believe that the canopy of my UCS X-Wing was a sticker, whereas this is all printed. If you do a stream on Saturday, it's going to be quite hard for me to get on. So if possible, stream a few hours earlier, because every Sunday morning I have a lot of work to do. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. We'll try to work something out. I might do community posts. I'm trying to find better ways to reach out to y'all, and this is definitely a new experience for me. It's probably getting really late. I see a lot of people are dropping off. We're down to 2. You want to let it run to 90 minutes, which would be 6 more minutes. 10:30. This must have been a part of a weird mech or something. It's got a weird fist piece and a brick. Or maybe one of those weird buildable figures. It's hard to say, actually, when you look back on a set. Oh. I know how long the battery lasts on this device, and it's going to be running out. It's going to be running out soon. And I don't know how the hours are where everybody else is. And it's one of those cool locking pieces. A wing piece. Printed like a turbine piece there. But I don't know if that's Lego. Oh, okay. I should probably charge it. Okay, thanks, man. Lower dollar, you were starting to break down on this chart. Okay. So the slowdown is starting to happen. Well, with that in mind, you guys want to just go in and call it a night here, or a few minutes? At 10:30 my time, so in 4 minutes, I'll go ahead and end the stream. Does it sound pretty good? We're starting to drop people. Okay. Yeah, we're learning something new every day here on this stream. Okay. Okay, I was just wondering if it was starting to break up. I know that somebody told me I should probably charge the device. It should be. I can't really tell if the battery's low from here, but it can just stop out. Oh, you don't see any slowdown? Oh, that's good, I guess. Well, she may have seen something. Man, there's a lot of pieces still here. I'm getting tired looking at these pieces. No minifigure pieces, just a few heads here and there. All right, man, I'm going to call it a night. It's 2:30 for me, so I got to go. That's heavy on the stream. See you next time. Yeah, take care, Ryan. Have a good night, man. Thanks for dropping by. Yeah, I'm going to probably call it in like 2 more minutes, I guess. It's really been great seeing you all here. I'm starting to get a low battery warning now. No, I need a yellow one, not a white one. What am I thinking? See you, Ryan. Yep. Okay. Well, thanks for being a mod tonight. And like I said, we're going to probably pull this up here in a couple more minutes. Oh, hey, thanks so much, Anthony. Really appreciate having you here. Good night. You take care of yourself. Oh, hey, thanks, man. Appreciate the support. That's great, man. Looks like 1 more minute and the battery is just flashing at me right now. I'd rather just turn. Yeah. Non-Lego. Thanks, man. Thanks for support for everybody. Thanks for everybody's hard work, and really appreciate everyone being here. You all have a good night. Take care. Been a blast having you all here. All right, David, good night. Love your videos so much. Don't ever think of deleting your channel. You're making people days with this. Thank you very much. Scares me a little bit, but do the best I can. And man, I appreciate your service here. I really appreciate you helping me out. And it's really been great. You take care. Have a good night. And we are at 10:30. Still got 4 on. I'm going to just probably cut it because I got a battery flash me. So to all you, good night. Take care of yourselves. Ciao. Appreciate everybody dropping in. Take care of yourselves, please. Be safe out there, and let me know in the comments. New sets you get, ideas you have. Yeah, see you, Boba Fett. Just let me know, and let me know in the comments. I will try to answer it, and while we're still small enough here, I think we can do that. And I hope never comes a day when I can't do that, but y'all take care. And good night. Take care. Ciao.